I don't really even know. I just had to see the game.
Yeah, sometimes it just comes down to...
Thank you so much, Dulcet and Lermy. And chat, who do you think is going to win this set? Go ahead and post down a poll. Passive games and waiting for the right moment to strike. Belt Slap is known for that, and here might be the right moment. As Thor's going to dunk in and miss, but the Dharmic Pillars will come out. Trix Tank going to go ahead and help out the rest of the squad, and Creed will be the first blood to fall after getting this passive up.
Yeah, Johnny's going to be the recipient.
To give that little movement speed, a little CC reduction, and go ahead and disengage, but Warchi is here, see maybe they can get something as Trix Tank will drop the pillars on the Draco Marino. He's going to get Ohms. It's going to happen. Johnny's going to go ahead and pick up the kill, and Warchi having to play speeds just to see if he can get away. That will be 2 kills for Belt Slap, both of them going on to Johnny. Oh, but Johnny's going to go back up. He might actually look for this red buff. We know that Marcus might be his target. He does land on Marcus. He's going to get the stun as Zeros picks up 1. Zeros picks up 2. That is a double kill for Zeros.
Oh, but that's all set up by Johnny. I'm sorry, Johnny has much health, so much movement speed, has the blink as well, and is Julio on tier.
Well, Chekio seems to be the target. The beats and Aegis will be popped. Scylla is going to go up into the ult. The Ohm, the Scylla ult will hit. Zeros is on a killing spree with that I'm a Monster now. Doesn't have enough mana, so we'll have to back away. And the rest of the Belt Slap squad recognizing that, just going to go ahead and farm up. And this is Belt Slap.
Creed's left by himself to try and defend his own blue buff. He just can't do it. Chekio's left by himself in mid lane, and he's just going to be punished for it.
Oh, and Zeros was almost punished for it. A blink will come out from Marcus to try to see if he can land on him. Creed will go ahead and mez, but can't pick up the kill Marcus, so that will be the throwing out the Ohm. Rotation from the solo lane, over from the Kumbhakarna making the rotation as Chekio's going to throw the ult. It will not hit, but Johnny will fall as Warchi picks it up, and this is exactly what you want if you are the Poppies. Now they can look at this Oni Fury, and that's something
look at what Julio is, though.
Desperately need. But Julio is in the back. Julio's going to push 2 into the Dharmic Pillars. A blink comes out. Trickshake trying to peel for his mid laner. Up in the air is that Rom going to throw out the snipes. Marcus is trying to be in the back, trying to see if he can get some damage done, but damage is done to him. Julio's getting Lawbringer over the wall. Not going to connect, and that's just going to be that little bit of an engagement, but Zeros does have the ultimate, so they still look to push this. As the blink comes in from Julio, Aegis coming out as well. Arkil has now made the rotation with his ultimate. See if he can get into the fight and then land on Marcus, but Julio's looking a little bit weak. Julio will fall to Warchi, and that's 2 for Warchi. Now Trix Tank and Arkil are sitting here and sitting ducks, as Trix Tank now is taking a lot of audio as Chekio picks him up. This is huge if you're Poppies, and this is why you don't...
An awkward spot at this point, I would say, despite their gold lead.
Well, Johnny's going to go up in the air to see if maybe he can steal it, but it's not going down fast enough for his liking. He's going to come back down, but the Poppies get it anyway, and Zeros picks up Marcus in the back, but Johnny is the target. The I'm a Monster does not connect. Creed will pick up Johnny, and that will be it. The Poppies get the Gold Fury, but they lose 1, and 1 for trade. It was jungle for jungle.
Yeah, and I think they're going to take that trade every single day of the week. Not only do they get a higher level jungler kill in return for their jungle. The reason Warchi stayed over on this side is because Arkil used that Living Nightmare to go over towards that fight by himself. And Draco Marino is going to get revived here thanks to the Scarab's Blessing, but surrounded and body blocked. He is too bootylicious for the Pappies. And there goes a kill for Arkil. Chekio's going to shut him down, though, so 1-for-1 trade so far for Pappies and Belt Slap in this fight. Trix Tank could be the next one on the block. Gets mesmerized. Out comes the root as well, but no further damage follow-up. They're just being a bit too tame here at the Pappies.
And that's what kind of the Poppies are wanting. They just want to make sure...
It's so vital for them to take him down. That instant health reduction as well is the biggest thing against Julio. You're actually taking off 1,000 health, you're most likely from full health. Draco Marino's going to get revived there, going to skip out on the Armor Monster damage, but so far, everyone's getting blown up by the Fire Giant. The Pappies have recruited a 6-member in this game.
Yeah, the 6-member of the Fire Giant was doing a lot of damage, and that's what made Arkil fall. So a carry for a...
Stone, he doesn't have crits in his kit or in his build right now. Double tap is what's happened to their faces, though, as Draco Marino is trying to play on the aggressive front line. Good blink mess from Creed, forces his fight in the Pappy's favor, but out comes Johnny in the backside.
Marcus falls to Arkil, as now that's going to be the revive onto the carry. Warchi's trying to get away from Julio. Julio's going to go ahead and get the beads, but Creed is all alone. The crush will happen. The Dharmic Pillars will help secure it. The passive will be there as Arkil picks up another one. And the fight continues as a great wall. He's going to try to get onto Chekio. Chekio's looking a little bit weak. The crush will come out and hit Draco Marino, but Chekio picks up Trix Tank. So even though They lost 2. They do pick up the support.
Oh my
they get
God.
a double kill through the wall. Czechia is now officially on a rampage, and that will stop the aggression from Belt Slap. And I'm not sure if they'll be able to get the Fire Giant, but they will start this Pyromancer.
And so once that happens, then it should be a lot better for them. Creed forces Johnny to go up to the sky early. This is much better than forcing Arkle out early.
Yeah, getting Arkle is what you not want, but getting Johnny up in the air is definitely helpful. And now Zeros is the target. Zeros comes crashing down. Lots of damage done to him, but Warchi is going to fall to Johnny because he could not get away through the Trix Tank Calm and the Dharmic Pillars. Now Creed is being focused out because he's the only one left available, but Julio is just waiting at the blue buff to see if anybody steps up, and Czechio will be the target that does, and Julio will pick up Czechio, Arkle will pick up Creed, and that's going to be the free enhanced Fire Giant for Belt Slap.
I love what Arkle does there. He looks to try and continue the aggression, but immediately cancels his ult because he sees that no one's around. He knows that Marcus is back into base, sees Draco Marino back at Fountain, and just likes for his team to get this enhanced Fire Giant for free. Draco Marino, he's going to fall down here. He's looking to try and kill Zeros, but it's not going to happen. Zeros is going to chase him down. Arkle's Simon, no, he's going to cancel the other monster for that Sikkim. Crush is going to miss because Draco Marino does teleport away, but this is just prolonging the inevitable here. Draco Marino is going to fall.
Yeah, and there he does, but he did buy a little bit of time. People are starting to spawn back up. Czechio, the higher damage is there, but the pillars are going to drop. The Nemesis is going to come in and ult. Trix Tank is now the target. Trix Tank is one shot. The shell comes out. Trix Tank will stay alive, but Marcus will blink away from Johnny. Marcus is going to be able to beads to get out of that fight, but Trix Tank is still going to be trying his best to peel for Arkle over there on the right-hand side, as Marcus inevitably will fall, as Arkle will fall as well. A one-for-one trade. The Papis continue to keep this game alive. We're going to see if Johnny's going to be able to get anybody out in the ult as he is starting to wind it up. The Dharmic Pillars have been fallen. The Warchi seems to be the target. The roll will happen, and he will get out of the fight, and Johnny is going to be rooted. He's going to go up in the air. Snipes are going to come out. Johnny's the target. Johnny's looking a little bit weak, but Trix Tank will try to own, but it will not matter for autos. Will take it out. Creed picks him up. Now, body blocking is Draco Marino to keep Creed alive. Trix Tank is taking a lot of damage. Julio is going to get thrown and blinked himself onto Warchi, but Warchi will get revived by Draco Marino's ultimate. Now Julio is stuck in the back as Warchi picks up Julio. This is the siege defense that we want to see from Papis, and that is a fantastic siege for them.
That's the Nemesis.
A great crush from Scylla. Zero's just doing some damage as Trix Tank will now throw up the Dharmic Pillars. Johnny's going up. Arkle's going to make sure that he can slow everybody down with his ultimate. Arkle is the focus, but it will not matter if Johnny lands that because Czechio is weak, but he does have the Scarab's Blessing onto him, so Johnny's going to rechange his focus onto this fight. Zeros does miss the ultimate, but Warchi is now the target onto Julio. He's trying to auto-attack, but it won't matter. He'll pick up carry for carry due to the Odibo proc.
Odysseus is both strong, and he's also sold his boots at a Kaival, so reducing the attack speed whilst gaining more power himself. Warchi's build not so great in others, and maybe just a bit of a switch to a more consistent jungler would have paid dividends to them.
Well, up in the air will go Trix Tank and Johnny. Johnny will land, but Johnny won't do too much as Czechio wipes out Arkle. Snipes are going to come out to see if he can land on Johnny. Creed taking some damage from a crush from Scylla, as now the focus seems to be on Julio as he's going to get blinked and abducted. The Lawbringer over the top will connect, but just get him out of the fight, and that's huge. Arkle is down. Julio has to back. They still have some tanks available. Well, looks like Johnny's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike as Marcus will fall, and here is the time to strike. He's going to try to land on Czechio, but will not hit, but the wall will connect as Beads and Aegis were popped by Czechio. The Dharmic Pillars come out to slow and do some damage. Julio gets hit with the apple just to get him off of Czechio, but a crush over the wall will get everybody from the Papis to back away. Pyromancer will go ahead and fall to Belt Slap, just to give him a little bit more gold and a little bit of movement speed out of the fountain as Johnny's going to go back up in the air. He's going to land, but look at the apple. It is landing onto Julio again. The Dharmic Pillars come out in a revive. Warchi stays alive. Warchi is going to do some damage on a Trix Tank. Trix Tank looking weak, but even weaker. Arkle gets up Czechio. Marcus picks up Trix Tank. Johnny now is the target as he's going to go up in the air. Draco Marino will pick him up. The snipes onto Arkle. The Aegis comes out. Arkle's weak. The blink. The Nemesis getting into the fight to clean that up as well. So Zeros and Julio are the only ones left alive in replace of the mid laner. And now, with those two Primal Furies taken for the Pop
on this Nemesis, who is now full build, full power, has reached his final form, and I Creed on this Kumbhakana, who is a CC machine.
Yeah, that is a is a CC machine from Creed, and that seems to be what's keeping everybody alive, and even more keeping everybody alive. Draco Marino, I have to mention him because he has been
ahead in terms of momentum in this game. So it just goes to show it's not all about the poke war, it's not all about, you know, getting the biggest damage off and having those flashy plays. It's about teamwork and coordination, and Zeros realizes that in the worst way possible as he receives his first death of the game 48 minutes in.
Well, Johnny went up into the air, and now Warchi is going to be able to get revived. Chekio is still around. Rom is now free casting in the back, as you said. Warchi is looking a little bit weak, and he's going to get out of this just with nuggets of health, but even more nuggets of health. Julio is the target, as Creed is diving onto our kill. Trix Tank is looking weak. The passive comes out. Warchi gets on a killing spree. So now, only a few members left for the side of Belt Slap. Arkill, Johnny, and Julio. This left Phoenix will fall.
It's going to be game.
As now, Johnny... they're looking for it. They're not going to go for this mid Phoenix. Arkill is up, looking for maybe a root and a couple of autos. Johnny taking some damage, so he has to disengage, and this could be the game, as you said. They're looking at it, and no one's going to be able to respawn, but it looks like they're just going to kind of heal up a little bit before they look for this push.
I think they do need to heal up because the amount of damage that is still available on the side of Belt Slap is too great. Minions are pushing into this right-hand side Phoenix thanks to the fact that it's an Oni wave pushed up. Oh, and Arkill's been caught before he can get into the wall. This is going to be one dead Shadowbug. He lands, he dies instantly. That is 100% going to be the game. Julio's going to get back to the fountain just in time. Right side Phoenix falls. All three Phoenixes down. Titan down to its lowest potential defensive state. I mean, Chekio's going to fall down from Johnny, but what a performance from the Papis here. They have Belt Slap their second loss.
Muting it, or even just buying beads, period, could help to mitigate some of the CC coming out from the Papis. So we'll have to see how these guys play. But overall, both these drafts do work.
Dolson, I got to go against Chat. I know Chat said that Belt Slap was going to take this one, but after watching the Papis play 50 minutes of solid, as let me put it, a glorious...
helping out Marcus on this potential invade for this blue buff, which could be the first scuffle of the game, but Trix Tank's presence should mean this is a moot point.
The Dharmic Pillar and Terra's Blessing have been used. Now they're trying to get away. Nemesis trying to run away, and the New Wall ultimate was expended as well. Blink's going to come out. Julio is the target. Julio will pick up Marcus, and now Creed is the target, and Creed's the target for Kali. That's going to be a few autos, and the revive will happen. Johnny is able to pick up one, so that is a 2-for-0 in favor of Belt Slapping. Because there was at one point they were down 13, 14K, and they still managed to pull out the W in that first game. And Draco Marino now is trying to get away from the death that it's going to assume, and the death will occur. Johnny will pick him up. That is 2 kills for Johnny, and that's really big if I'm a Kali, because we're getting close to that level 11, level 12 mark.
Yeah, you want to get that second relic online, where you want to get that blink so you don't have to sacrifice your leap to engage onto a target, to engage onto your mark. You want to save that to catch up to them, especially if it's someone like Warchi who can roll away. Warchi just a bit too late on that ultimate of his, and Trix Tank going to eat half his health bar, just a bit of damage from those snipes. At first, they want to be able to take, you know, some kills to begin with, but Pyromancer looks like it's going to go the way of Belt Slap. Creed looks like he might be able to get a kill at Aphrodite here. No, Zeros is going to get peeled for. Oh, I'm sorry, Belly Bump is a bit too strong there. And Papis finally on the board. Johnny's going to be the target here. Out from to destruction, and out into the passive goes Creed. Can they kill him before he revives? Yes, they can. Julio with that kill. Johnny, 1 health remaining. Draco Marino could be giving it to him. No, Chekio's the one that picks up that one, and they stopped Terra's dash, so Trix Tank unable to get that break, and only will get the second dash to get away. This could be another kill here, but aside of the Papis, it is.
And Julio is now the target. Chekio has those clay minions and that shard available. He's going to root them. He's going to hit. The transform does come out, but Draco Marino will dash him to keep him in place and ohm him to make sure that he doesn't chase after Chekio. A huge win for the Papis, but now...
good for them last game. They were sieging onto Phoenixes at about 25-35 minute mark, and they still fell in the 50 minutes in that game. So they want to try and make sure that they are on... They're watching a clock themselves to try and win this game before it gets to that same stage. Johnny forced into this... No, he doesn't even get the destruction off. The ohm from Draco Marino was just too strong. And it's something that we haven't really touched upon. It's about that Draco Marino...
Yeah, this is, as you said, his signature pick. This is the man. Draco Marino, even yesterday, has some crazy ohms. Blink is going to come in, the Mez as well. Dark Pillars will fall. Arkill is the target. He has to pop Aegis. Now Trix Tank seems to be alone. He's going to get rooted, but Aphrodite keeping him alive with the ultimate just to make sure that Undying Love keeps him alive. Warchi is going to go ahead and pop the beats and the Aegis. The mid lane tower has fallen. Nuwa starting to make that rotation over to the left-hand side, but Trix Tank is dashing in, and it does not matter. Marcus is on a killing spree with his nemesis. Arkill has come back with his ultimate. Creed looking a little bit weak and does not have that passive available, so now the rest of Papis are going to have to
game fight against the Papis when your guys are even, because the Papis win that 9 times out of 10, and it showed last game.
Yeah, and it looks like that Arkill is now seeing that death and destruction can come to him as Creed will pick him up. The Dharmic Pillars fall again. Julio is now the target for everybody. He is slowed out of existence. He is looking about to go into that rage form. The ultimate just to peel himself. The Ohm coming out. The root does not matter if he pops Thorns because Warchi will pick him up. Terra is now coming in, but Johnny's going to get that destruction come up. But look at that. Warchi's going up into the air to keep himself alive as now the snipes will come raining down and Warchi's getting a double kill. And that was a new wall ultimate as well. A huge win for the Papis, and this is the point where I'm asking, can a David beat Goliath?
I don't think they're on the back foot once again in this set.
Belt Slapper on the back foot. The Belt Slapper's on the back foot as Arkill's going to go ahead and come in. He's trying to get Marcus as Marcus will inevitably fall. Now Draco Marino is trying to peel for himself. He's going to dash away, but the Fire Giant's still there. Trix Tank is trying to see if maybe he can do something, but the Papis go ahead and secure the Fire Giant. And Mez just to make sure everybody sticks back in a root.
Okay.
So only 4 people get it.
I think we saw something like a Thanatos.
Well, a blink came out from Creed and Arkill's beads have been dropped. Johnny can't do too much as Terra's Blessing comes out, but now that's some crazy damage coming out, the destruction coming out. Zeros will pick up Draco Marino as Warchi is up in the air trying to get a snipe, but Chekio will pick up Johnny immediately afterwards, but Arkill is also weak and he can't be in these fights, so Marcus is trying to run away from Johnny, but now everybody's turning on the Trix Tank because Trix Tank is now going to be in the back. Marcus will go ahead and inevitably fall. Trix Tank is now getting healed up by Zeros, so a 2-for-1 trade in favor of the Belt Slap. And Belt Slap
Arkill still
go ahead and go away, and that's... Oh, yes, he does. And now, Trix Tank getting Mez. Arkill's coming in with his ultimate. Warchi having to pop the Aegis. Doesn't have beads available as Arkill would pick him up. And so now that's a 3-for-1 trade. That's a beads and Aegis from Chekio. Chekio now is completely just trying to see if he can stay alive. Creed trying to get some peel for him. Trix Tank doesn't care because he's just going to run at him because he's got an Aphrodite attached to him as the rest of Papis will now disengage.
And don't forget, that's Papis with a Fire Giant buffer
A little bit quickly. Chekio is trying to see if he can get something as Nemesis will go ahead and ult in the back onto Julio. That will be the Aphrodite ultimate as well. The Dharmic Pillars just to get some peel as Julio is now running into the back. But look at this. Johnny's going to blink. He's going to get a 3-man stun. He's going to run at it. That's going to be 1 for Johnny. That will almost guaranteed 2 for Johnny as the passive comes up, but Julio will go ahead and take it away from him. So the health reset won't happen. But that's huge if I'm Belt Slap because now I've got a...
Dying to the rest of Belt Slap. Trix Tank doing his best to zone as the Papis try and scramble to create some form of defense. Looks like the fight's being kicked off.
As Newall did go up in the ult, Dharmic Pillars fall, but it will not matter. Draco Marino is down. That Kali is ultimate, but Creed throws him right back up in the air, so Kali destruction is going to be completely irrelevant in this fight. Marcus is not going to blink in. The blink from Johnny just to keep himself alive. Julio is going to go in, pop the thorns, just to peel off everything. He's taking a little bit of health as well, so he might have to back off. You know, Fire Giant can give him a little bit of revive, and, you know, Afro's birds can give a little bit of health as well, but keeping that Brawler's Beat Stick applied, that's going to be the ultimate from Afro and Johnny. Johnny's going ahead and going in. Johnny's looking into Creed. Julio has come in, but Johnny's looking weak. The ultimate will come up. Arkill will get 1. Chekio will respond getting Johnny. So now Zeros has to attach himself to Arkill, and that left-hand side Phoenix is still alive. So Johnny is fallen, and that's going to be Creed falling for Johnny, and I think they're going to try to defend this even more so because Arkill's ult has been used as well. The only 2 ultimates available are Julio's and Trick Tanks, as the Ohm was going to come out. Julio trying to see if he can find something, but just Warchi's doing so much damage, he can't really get in there.
No, I don't think this is possible for Belt Slap to be able to siege into a Phoenix right now. They need a Johnny to provide kill pressure and potential to take down another Phoenix elsewhere. With just Arkill as your main source of damage onto these objectives, it's very easy for Papis to identify which Phoenix you're going to be going for and which Phoenix you want to take down. Unless Trix Tank blinks in and blows up Chekio, this could be a good engagement here from Belt Slap.
Well, it almost turned into a good engagement, but Warchi has a double kill. He's going to continue on to 0. Zeros will throw out the kits. The beads coming out from Warchi. One more auto should be able to do it. But in the back, Julio is trying to take Con 3-1, and he's trying to run away with the rest of his life. Draco Marino, the rollout to get to Warchi onto Zeros, but he won't be able to do anything, so now he has to rotate to the left to help out his team with Julio. Julio is slowed pretty well. Marcus is low, and he can turn, but Warchi has come around to say, hi, friends, I'm here to help you. Draco Marino trying to throw out some damage. Warchi has shown the Ohm's going to come out, but Johnny has come back from the grave. He's going on to Marcus to see if he can get that revive, but it does not matter because Johnny will pick up Warchi. Julio can go up in the air, and he will get fallen down. Checchio picking up Julio, and so now they have to be completely disengaged.
Oh, that's
be able to snipe this out of the sky, but it seems like a couple ultimates are still available. Creed's and Draco Marino. Draco Marino can get this as Creed's going to go ahead and mez Trix Tank. Trix Tank taking a lot of damage, so Julio has to go help him, but it doesn't matter as Warchi picks him up. So now the Dharmic Pillars have fallen. Arkilla is up in the air, and they're going to go ahead and disengage, but Papis still have 5 available. Trix Tank is down, so Papis might be able to get this Enhanced Fire Giant for themselves.
I think they can pick it up. No, it's only wrapped around. They want to try to defend this, but without the blink engage from Terra's and the Terra's Wrath, Terra's Blessing, sorry, it's not going to be easy for them to get into this engagement. Creed has a bit more free reign now, especially with the fact that he has got the Midgardian Mail. He's not super worried about Johnny. In fact, sends Johnny up into the sky. It's a good engagement here onto the Kali, and with the anti-heal coming out, the Ohm's coming out as well, not allowed to go to destruction. Now finally escapes and gets some breathing room. Manages to kill Marcus for it, and looks like it could be Creed falling next. I said he didn't have to worry about the Kali, but he has to worry about the rest of the team still.
And that's going to be 2 down for Papis. He's going to blink in onto Warchi and almost obliterate him, but Julio will help finish the job. So now Draco Marino is going to be the target for this Kali, but Arkill will pick him up. That is the only person left is going to be Checchio to defend this Titan, and I don't think he can do it. Belt Slap will go ahead and take us to Game 3 here in just a few seconds.
So, in terms of the Papis draft, I don't think I mind it too much outside of the Nemesis. I think the Nemesis, it worked out okay in Game 1. Game 2 had some impact, but it's quite minimal. It just needs to be changed. I think something a bit more traditional in the jungle would be not go amiss here for the Papis. Maybe the Complicado solo, just to get something a bit more fresher as well, to try and...
So having that in mind is really helpful too. So he'll be able to chase down this Giannis relatively well as long as he doesn't use through...
Lermy saying that the Papis can do it. Chat has said that Belt Slap will do it. Which one of these juggernauts will actually take Game 3 and move
up the lead yet?
And no real lead, and I think that's going to be more in favor of Papis because Scylla, but the Draco Marino is going to throw out the River's Rebuke. The through space and time will miss. Zeros is going up, but the I'm a Monster will connect on the Trix Tank, but Trix Tank will be able to get away. But now the Bat Out of Hell coming and try to get to Draco Marino, and it will happen. Johnny will pick up first blood on the Draco Marino.
Up in the sky was Arkell, thanks, Justice.
But not enough to do anything, and Johnny kind of just was able to clean it up, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're Camazotz, is just be able to clear it up. But Zeros was able to get away, but Marcus picks up Arkell, who was taking a little bit of time on that Gold Fury. Just
benefits of Papis rather than Belt Slap. It's been difficult in the past 2 games to call who had the better late game composition, but I think in this draft, in this game, it's 100% going to the Papis, and Draco Marino is 100% dead in that situation. Through space and time, hits like a truck, and they're still looking for the aggressive positioning here at Johnny and Trix Tank. They could look to flank around the back here of Warchi, who has just used his roll and is running into death.
Yeah, Warchi's going to have to go up into the air to see if he can delay the inevitable. But Bakasura has come in. He's chomping down, but the Bat Out of Hell, he's going to be able to roll away, so Johnny won't be able to get to him. A crush overwards will not hit, but the I'm a Monster doesn't matter because Warchi picks him up. Arkell seems to be the next one as a double kill happens for Checchio. That is a 2-for-1 Che, and Checchio on Scylla. Do I need to say any more? This is what we were talking about earlier with the Vision. Now that they recognize that Trix Tank is going to try to make a run over, the Dharmic Pillars will fall, but it won't matter. The Papis have taken the Gold Fury. The through space and time will connect as Zeros picks up Warchi. Archer is going to go up into the air. Now the target is going to be Draco Marino. He will pop a shell. He'll pop the River's Rebuke, but it will not matter. Bat Out of Hell is expended as well. That's a 2-for-1 trade, or 2-for-none trade. Gold Fury falls for the Papis, and this was the mistake that the Belt Slap was looking for. So now Julio is here, trying to see if maybe he can steal the speed buff from Bakasura, but it won't matter. So now the pressure...
He has been a solid play. He hasn't, you know, lit the world on fire, but at the same point, he hasn't cost his team most games. And Arkil looks like he might fall here. They're stopping getting through the portal, and down he goes. That was the through space and time there used by Zeros to try and get his hunter out. The cripple field just meant that it was impossible for him. Johnny dies before he gets into the sky. His toes clipped as he flies away. And Chekio puts kill number 5 on the board for the Papis and puts him in a good spot to take down this tower and get the first commanding lead of the game.
I guess Chekio likes to give manicures and pedicures because that did clip just the tip of the toe as the tier. You will go ahead and throw up because they're trying to see if maybe they can have something happen as Warchi has made a rotation all the way from the left. But
Julio.
Here comes Julio on the mountain. He's going to dash in. Marcus is going to jump the Talon Assault.
They steal it.
Slap has stolen the Fire Giant. Bell Slap has stolen the Fire Giant with an incredible through space and time. And now the Papis are on the retreat, and there's not much they can do because Warchi's up in the sky. Julio's waiting for him. Warchi falls to Julio. Chekio's trying to do as much damage as possible. Draco Marino, though, is going to get the Riptide out so that the rest of his team can get there, but
they still lose 2 members. Papis will still lose their tower mid. They'll still lose the towers in right. They will probably still end up losing, you know, more than that here, as the Phoenix Siege is starting to happen. Draco Marino doing his best to try and stop it happening from over on the right-hand side. A monster comes out but misses completely, and Draco Marino buying as much time as he can for the rest of his team to get back up and running. And Zeros finally puts him down.
Well, Draco Marino is out of the fight. Warchi is back up, but 40 seconds until one of their tanks comes back, and right now Chekio hasn't hit too much as now Creed is going to go in, but Marcus has the ultimates available. The Dharmic Pillars have been dropped to try to get everybody out, and that is successful as Trick Tank is able to pull the rest of his squad out of that. They still have 4 members with Fire Giant. Creed is now the target because of that Ohm. He's getting a lot of damage done to him. And now Warchi is trying to just do as much damage as he possibly can to tanks because that is what his build is designed to do. This right Phoenix will fall. And now Warchi's going to go up into the air, look for the smite. 1, 2, and he hits our kill! And now he's going back onto Julio, but still, the right-hand Phoenix does fall. And that's it. They're going to be able to get out of this, I believe. It'd be interesting to see what they play here because you don't want to delay too long because if someone gets hit with some damage, like Chekio is here, because Julio is on the horse, he's going to hit the through space and time will hit. The beats and Aegis come out from Chekio. River's Rebuke comes up and that will help zone out Chekio's damage. So now he's going to be able to get away. The Ohm coming out as well to stop it. Creed trying to do a little bit of peels, and the Papis right Phoenix is spawned, and Warchi picks up our kill. So now Marcus is running in with Creed. The slow coming out from Giannis, but Trix Tank now is going to be rolled out. He can't dash away. Trix Tank will fall to Warchi. That is a double kill. And now they can push down this right-hand side tower because Marcus is trying to see if maybe he can get Johnny out of position, but the right tower is the call. They might look to continue to push this right-hand tier 2 tower as well.
Okay, how...
It's very... The Bell Slap had this one in their favor, and then, of course, the Papis had it. So I think it's just a reset of itself. But Julio is going to try to come in. Zeros is here as well. He does have that through space and time. Belt Slap have stolen it once. He's throwing it out again. He's going to not hit, but he will hit a lot of people, so the Fire Giant will have to be discontinued. But Johnny seems to be the target because look at how weak he is. Blink coming out from that. Marcus is going to throw out the ult to stop the slow from Bats, the cripple field. He's going to eat. He's going to pick up Johnny, and the Fire Giant's still going to keep going. Look at this. Zero now is going to get pinged because he can't get through his portal. Now he can get through the portal as the Soul Gem is able to pop, but Draco Marino is taking a lot of damage. The Fire will be able to do some damage to him. Warchi, I'm a monster to secure, won't secure. Poppy still managed to get it, so now it's the time to disengage. Now it's the time to run, but run the wrong way. Chekio does as Arkil picks him up.
And I don't think that was an enhanced fire giant. I think they got it just before it ticked over. Look at the time on the clock. 30 minutes and 8 seconds, and they got it about a couple of seconds before it turned into an enhanced state. Unfortunate for them, unfortunate for Marcus and Chekio that that's
coming out, but no damage has been done to the tower. Warchi is taking it just a little bit as the Dharmic Pillars fall. Draco Marino is taking a little bit of damage, but the health is there. But look at this. Marcus is in the back trying to do something through space and time. Will hit Chekio as Warchi is now trying to get to Chekio and the rest of his team. Johnny is now there, but Julio is going to come in with a big ride as Johnny gets the bat out of hell. Julio trying to run away, and so is Johnny, but it won't matter because Warchi will pick him up, who still has the Fire Giant. Look at this. Marcus is shredding Trix Tank as he gets the kill. A double kill for Warchi. It looks like this could be the game alpha. The cheek in the armor has been exposed. Arkil will fall. The tier 2 will fall eventually. The mid-Phoenix will fall here pretty soon. Fire Giant is still in possession. The Papis have beat the #1 seed and the undefeated Belt Slap for the first time this season.
I would have counted the chicks before they hatch. Julio is still available. He will have his cavalry charge up in just a second. One lone Guan Yu. Can he do it? Two Phoenixes still spawned. There goes the cavalry charge, but he doesn't elect to start out War Cheat. The time down to 50%, down to 30%, down to 20, 10, and down it goes. Down goes Julio as well. It's the Papis that take the game advantage in the finals. Belt slap